Hi there and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello. So this is going to be the last video of doing clusters, and these are going to be more your regular type of, ripping and sticking bits together. So I've some plain, some tea, some coffee. Then we've got that bit what stamped and stenciled. Got a bit of dotty. So yeah, plains. Then we've got some different textures, so all different kinds of text, and then different colours, shades of neutrals. I've got a sheet of 12 by 12. It's paper, not card, in a kind of, I suppose, tea stained, but it's a different shade to that. And then I've just got a piece of that, and then this this is from Denise's, and yeah, I know we're supposed to be doing it in neutrals, but I'm classing that as neutral as well. Could have done with something a bit more, brown. I must have some brown somewhere. Oh, hold on. These are from my autumn fall. That's red, isn't it? Yeah, there's a bit of brown there. That's burgundy. Ooh, a bit of wallpaper. And I'm going to glue stick these. Put those back together, otherwise they end up everywhere. Okay, I've not done any these kind of clusters for ages. Just thinking how I do them. So I think I'll start off by taking some of the edges off. Yep. No good, is it? And obviously this is the index part, so I think if I go down there and then if I go down there, let me just bring my bin forward, because I end up, after I finish filming, that's fine. I look down on the floor and I'm, sitting in bits. So at least if the bin is a little bit closer, I do stand a chance of getting it in there. Not always, but yeah, sometimes. Okay, I think that, I'm doing two here. They're all the same book, aren't they? So I don't want any more of that. Let's move those back over with my neutrals. This looks Greek. A lot more paler than the others. But obviously we've got that interesting text. If this is the first one of these videos that you've caught, I'm in the middle of building up my stash. And I'm starting with embellishments, and I'm doing them all in neutrals so that they fit in with, all my future projects. So then all they want adding is, either kit pieces or whatever. However else you're decorating things. I was saying that that's the same. I think that's the same text as the other. And we'll do this. So I think what I will do is, like I did on the other videos, that's fine as it is. So is that. We'll just rip this down. must not keep doing things. You know, I tend to do things big, and yeah, it's obviously nice to have some small embellishments as well. I suppose at least this is a start, isn't it? Really, if I'd have, well, not if I'd have thought about it, but if I'd have been more prepared, I would have inked all these edges, because obviously you get that horrible white core. Let's rip that the other way, that gets rid of that. There's not a lot of text on that, to be honest, or some on that side. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they're all fine. Right, let's do this one, and then that's all the text ones done. Just put the heating back on. It's afternoon now, and it's gone quite cold. Right, need to, because these are quite thin, I need to be a bit careful with these, because otherwise by the time I've got a torn edge, I'm not going to be left with anything. I'm not going to start ripping this up until I need it. If I don't need it, I won't bother ripping it up. It seems a shame to rip into a whole piece if I don't need it. Is that nice and easy to tear? Oh, got a bit of, that's a bit of a different colour. That's a bit of card what's left. Okay, let's rip some of this up, and then I'll make a start. You don't have to have ripped edges all the way round if you don't want. It's obviously personal, you know, what you visually find attractive. So again, I'll use either 3 or 4 pieces. Let's rip some of this down. And these are very Christmassy colours as well, because the ones that I will be decorating at this point, I'm doing them in for my Christmas project. So these ones I'll use for those. Okay, right, so I'm literally going to, you know, just grab a couple of pieces. Oh, I like how that's gone into there. There we go, cluster. You know, that's all it is. And obviously then you will have a main focal point, which we will do in the decorating video. And if you wanted then to, you know, if I was doing this as a botanical or something, maybe I'd want to add a piece of green you know, scrap into it to just give it some colour. But for now, that, you know, is a base ready to go. So we'll do that like that, then like that. So I'm not thinking too much about it, because, you know, by the time you've stuck another colour on to go with your project, maybe some lace and an image, and probably torn around it a little bit to fit whatever image you're doing, the forever, they're ever changing. So yeah, 3 seems to be the kind of number. Hope let me see if I can move across a little bit more, because obviously it seems as if I'm totally over here. See, I stopped and thought about it then, and it does you. It really does. It's surprising how it does. Let's do a small one. I'm not keen on that bit. Do we want something smaller? Maybe that down there. Yeah, I'll have to be careful with that. This isn't too sticky. So when I'm pulling it up, there we go. So I hope you can see, you know, how they're gonna look, and that they don't just literally look like bits of paper. I mean, obviously that is what they are, but that you can see the possibility, the potential in it being a future embellishment. And as I've said in all the other videos, you know, they can be used on your page, on all your pieces of ephemera. Okay, still quite big, aren't they? Let's do some small ones. Brown's no good. Where's that? Have I used all that Denise's paper already? Let's tear some more off. Okay. And then after, you know, I can always go in with the smaller glue and just get any bits what are sticking up. Let's do that. Must be being really good and not getting a lot of glue on these pages, because they're not at this point stuck up. Okay, that's another small one. I might want to take that off. But yeah, I must remember, keep doing some small ones. I'll do this as a long, thinner one. Right, put that, come on, put that there. But yeah, my advice, the only advice I can really give is don't think about it. Just don't think, just think you're sticking 3 pieces of paper together, and that is it. I think that is the best way, because you know, even you know me, I if I think about it, it throws me. But you know, you have to think this is the very start of something. So you know, when you decorate your house and you put in undercoat on everything, and you're thinking, my goodness, this yeah, it looks awful. You know, you have to think ahead. Think ahead of that. All we're doing is putting an undercoat on. Where's that? I've got a bit of brown here. Let's stick some brown on. Yes, I won't have to rip that 12 by 12 up. I thought I'd just get it out as a just in case. Let's try and keep the small ones together and then the big ones. Okay, so I've got a small piece here. They've all got mixed up, haven't they? That's map, text, playing. So I've obviously got a lot more text than playing. What about that through the middle? Yeah, let's do that. But I'm going to glue. Don't do it on that. You'll rip it. Do that through there. And that over the top. Lovely. Right. And I can obviously just ink around, you know, the main edges after. But yeah, if I wasn't, well, if I'd have prepped beforehand, I'd have torn all these and inked around. But the only thing is with that, then, you know, is that I'm then ripping it down again anyway. So is it worth inking them up beforehand? But then obviously if you don't, all you're going to do is ink that outside edge. You're not going to be able to get those inside, which it doesn't matter, because like I say, by the time you've stuck lace on and a picture on and this, that and the other, you're not seeing every single piece. And I like the half and half. It makes things stand, you know, stand out. I think if everything's inked, it then looks the same as it not being inked. So I like that part and part. Let's take that down. Yeah, I could do that. Could really do with something with some difference. So it'll be a short video, obviously today. Another 3 or 4 minutes, and that'll be that. But I will sit here until I've used all these pieces up, because I don't want all these ripped pieces in my stash. So just use them up. I'll do another tall one. I do like the longer tall ones, but I must remember I've obviously made a load of page edges, so I don't want to just revert to the doing long ones. Okay, that's that way. So yeah, I'm going to want some more planes. Okay, what else have I got? Oh, that one's a little bit wider. Let's rip down there. I think this is just tea stained. Is it? Oh no, I think it might be the back of some. Oh, might go that way. Might be some wallpaper. Looks like a pearl wallpaper. Come on. Right, can make a start. So we'll go that. No, I could feel my brain clicking in. It's funny how at least I recognise that more now, where, you know, I wouldn't have recognised that at the big, you know, when I first started. And it takes you, you know, 10 minutes to make one, because, you know, I was like that. You know, people watch you now and they say, oh, I don't know, are you so quick and all the rest of it. But it is only doing lots of them, and you know, also recognising when you get into that overthinking. And for me, this is what I find the most relaxing, when you've not got to think, because, you know, everything you do in life, you've got to think about it, haven't you? You can't, well, I mean, I suppose you can cook without thinking, but, you know, other things are dangerous, aren't they, if you're not thinking. You've kind of got to keep that awareness. Whereas, you know, what can go wrong with sticking bits of paper together? And, you know, at the end of the day, if you hated it, you'd either throw it or you just wouldn't use it. It'd just be in your stash forever. It's not a biggie. But what you can end up doing is making something, you know, really, really pretty once you've done. Let's do that. Well, not pretty, decorative. What fits in, you know, with the style that you are doing. Yep, I'll change that sheet now. That's a bit of a bigger one. Yep. I thought I'd finished it as a cut-out video in then. I'm sure the last time I looked up it was at 22. Maybe time stood still. Okay. What's that? Oh yeah, let's have that. Need to be careful with that. It's pretty thin. Lovely. Looks nice with it mapping. I mean, I've got a right stack there, just the bigger ones. Let's use this last bit of that up. Yeah. I think it's still raining. I'm filming this on the same day as I filmed. Oh, that's nice. Filmed Tuesday's video. Just about an hour or so after. Like that. Yeah, and it's still raining. Do I want to keep that as big as it is? Maybe add that, yeah. Like so. Could definitely do with something darker, but yeah, I'm not ripping into a whole sheet just to get something darker. Like I say, we can obviously add a colour, etc. when we come to use them. So that can be used that way, or that way. It obviously does look better that way because that's the way that I've done it for. Let's put that there. But yeah, even knowing that I'm doing these in neutrals, I'm having to keep telling myself that, because I keep thinking, oh, they look a bit plain. But you know, the whole purpose is to just have these basics that you use in, you know, every project that you do. You're always wanting clusters, you're always wanting page edges, and that's the reason why I'm doing it. So, you know, I've got them ready, well, not ready to go, but the basis is there. Okay, I'll just leave that there a minute. These are all the same, aren't they? They might have to go back in stash. I was going to sit here till it had all gone, but I don't really want to rip any other book pages up just to match them up. Right, let's put that down there. Lovely. So that's that one. I've got that piece there. That's scrap. Oh, that's a bit different. Let's do that. And then that across like so. Lovely. Right, they're all the same. That's different. Not ripped into that yet. Could use that. Yeah, might as well put those back in my neutrals. Could probably do two with this, couldn't I? Let's tear that down. Yeah. Just tearing that so it's not got that white edge. Let's tear that down. Okay. So we've got quite a tall piece. I'm going to rip that down. Lovely. Okay. That's that one. Thought, haven't I? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Put that there. And that is those. So, let's move, put those into my scraps. So we've just made an absolute stack full in our long, about 25 minutes. Excuse me. I want to say I've still got this bad cough. This doesn't seem to want to shift, and I suppose now the weather's gone damp, it's yeah, it really doesn't want to move. And then all the little ones, and you know, if you was using your scraps to do this, you'd have used, you know, a heck of a lot of scraps up as well. So all those for clusters. So I'm looking forward to our next decorating session, because we've got this sort, we've got this sort, and we've got the you know, more straight ones, should we say. There you go. Oh, that's that one. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then all of these. So we've got a lot to put in stash. So So, you know, the amount of ones that you use per journal, I think, you know, they're gonna last you, I don't know, 4 or 5 journals surely, with all the different types that I've made. So that's lovely. And sometimes if I haven't got them made up and I'm making a journal, I don't tend to then make them up, because you think, oh, I've got to get all my scraps out, and so I then don't bother. So I'm very, very glad that I've started doing this. I've been wanting to do this series for ages. Oh, honestly, you ought to see my floor. I don't think one of those pieces of paper ended up in it. Right, I will see you in the next video, which will be decorating. So thanks for joining me, and see you very soon. Bye for now.